115.03 in the reefer.
Dang it, Joe.
It's horrible.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
So we just got done pre-tripping. We're gonna run over here to about 20 miles to pick up, and we better check to make sure the pickup's locked. Gonna run over here about 20 miles, get loaded, and we're going to Salt Lake today. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so Salt Lake is 345, call it 350 miles from here. We booked this one for 1,500, and that's $435 a mile. What that comes out to. So it's a short load, but it's a good load. There is snow forecast up over, in fact it's change required right now around Cabbage, so it's a good day to be going east. There it is, off to Salt Lake. Supposed to be about 25,000 pounds. All right, we checked in at 10:02 for a 10:30 appointment. We're loaded, have our paperwork, and our door seals on at it's 11:20. So off we go. 4:12:09. Still holding at 5.9. That's not too shabby for us. Hey, we'll get some fuel in this reefer. 115.03 in the reefer.
Dang it, Joe.
It's horrible. Coming into Utah, just stopped and had some lunch. It's well, I guess it was later than lunch, but had to get something to eat. Showing 120 miles from the destination, so pretty good little run down here. It's a good way to avoid the weather of the Blue Mountains in Oregon anyway. Morning, everybody, from the Utah Food Bank. Sorry I didn't get much video. That turned into kind of a mess. It snowed last night and this morning in Salt Lake, so I parked north of the city last night, which turned out to be a mistake. Anyway, I didn't know it was a mistake until this morning, because all the snow and traffic. I left there at 5:30 to go like 20 miles. Well, I guess it was more than that. It was like 40 miles, but it's 7:40 and I just got here. So it was, it's been lots of wrecks and stuff. It was too dangerous to even turn the camera on when I was on the road. These people in Salt Lake, they like to drive fast on bad roads, so thankfully, hopefully nobody got hurt, but thankfully when they started wrecking, that was what made everybody slow down. But I was going 55 and that was way too fast, and people were just passing me like I was standing still. So, but once they started wrecking, then everybody slowed down. Then it was like a 30-mile-an-hour drive all the way in. Here we are just waiting. Salt Lake's a pretty good freight hub, but I'll attach a picture here that shows you why today it sucks. And it's good to have that data to mine, be it, you know, whatever website you guys like to use. But I happen to be on Truck Stop. And they've done pretty well for us so far. So you know, maybe I don't know what I'm missing, but they've been all right. So the data is what's important. I looked at it before I left, and you know, that stuff changes so fast, but this picture explains it. So you can see more trucks dropping off than there are loads going out, and that makes your negotiating power obviously go down. And we don't like to see that. We don't like to end up in areas where that's the case, but it happens. It's been happening to us over in the valley in Oregon. February is just a weird month. You know, there's not a lot of ag going on, and we don't have many nursery loads yet. So you know, there's a limited number of reefer loads running around. Basically all summer I reefered out and then vanned home just because it was easier and the rates were good enough. Like, why listen to that thing clang and bang back there when you can just van it if you're happy with your rate. So but this year we're trying to run a little bit better, and I did like $4,000 worth of work to the reefer, so I'm a little more confident in it now. But anyway, that's what we're doing down here, is hunting a load. And then you find stupid stuff like this. Like, what shipper in their right mind thinks it's, or receiver, excuse me, in their right mind thinks it's okay for a owner-operator to drop off their trailer for 24 to 72 business hours, is what it says in the notes. Like, no thanks. Not going to do that. So end up being there a week, you know, and you couldn't do anything about it. So I'll show you guys that. Well guys, sorry if this video is kind of chopped up. I'm got to this, it was just smoking off this building. It's windy, like 45, 50 miles an hour. We're in North Salt Lake now. The weather was horrible this morning, and it didn't get much better as the day went on. I was just hanging out at the Flying J looking for a load, and the guy called me on actually this load and offered it to me at like it's going over to Seattle from Salt Lake, and he had it like 2,600, and I was like, no thanks. And anyway, I didn't see it on the load board all day. I figured I was just going to stay the night and find a different load in the morning. But I looked at the load board at like 4 o'clock, and it was on there for $3,000. I called them up, told them 3,500, and they squealed pretty loud, but they ended up biting it. So that's not too bad going over to Seattle. I forget how many miles it is, but it's, you know, it's well over $3.50 a mile is what we're making now. So that's not bad, especially for February. We've been taking a beating, so like, I know that there's better loads out there, but this is what we get. So they're talking about a 100-car pile up on Cabbage Hill. So but the weather looks like it's clearing over there, so we should be able to sneak over the hill, hopefully, without much issues. And I'm sure Snoqualmie's wiped out too, but so might have to go through Portland. But this load kind of sucks. It's a 3 a.m. today's Tuesday. This unloads Thursday at 3 a.m. in Seattle. So we're not going to get a whole bunch of sleep here in the next couple days. So, but anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. We're just waiting on the green light now. Waiting on red light. Sorry about that. Thought I'd mention this too. This is the second or third one of these places I've been to, but you just back right in with your doors closed, and they open your doors from the inside. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, I think we're going to close this video out here. Got a big drive in front of us going to Seattle, and there's going to be some weather, I assume. Like I showed you guys in that picture, there was a 98 car pileup on the on 84 going over Cabbage Hill the other day. So they got that cleaned up. The roads look a little bit better today, according to the Oregon DOT, but you never know what's going to happen. And it's blowing 50 here right now, and we're only putting on about 25,000 pounds. So might be a white knuckle ride up, but hopefully if we get loaded in a timely fashion, we'll try to make it pretty deep into Idaho. I'd like to make Twin Falls or maybe even Boise. But I think that might be a bridge too far. We'll see what our clock says when we get out of here. So we'll see you guys on the next video.